Hello, comrades. Commissar Bro here today with my buddy Lightroad.
Your old Wookiee buddy, Lightroad. Thank you.
If you guys probably remember that one episode of Jedi Academy. Nah, nobody watched that, right? Nobody watched that. Nobody
About
remember.
3,000 of you fuckers did. I know it. I check it every day.
It's Lightroad's greatest achievement.
It is the happiest moment of my life. You respect it.
It was so just amazing. Anyway, so me and Lightroad are here today to play the recently released British Forces add-on to Company of Heroes 2. That's right. Basically, I'm going to go with the Commando Doctrine and test that out, and Lightroad is going to go with the Royal Artillery Regiment. And we decided to play a custom map called Into the Breach. You fans of Dawn of War, I hope are familiar with it. It's pretty much like one of the best maps ever. I mean, come on.
No map can compare. If
No
any
map
map compares, it's not a map.
No map compares at all. You're absolutely correct. So, without further ado, let's get this shit started. I can't even do it now. Work's done. Anyway, so we are now in the game, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to test this out. I apologize if it seems a little slow or anything like that. I do have my fraps capped at 30 FPS, so yeah, all that good stuff.
Oh, jeez. Total Biscuit is just going to get right on you. Oh, man.
Hey, man, everybody...
Start releasing the shit out of you.
Everybody has their preferences. Mine is to be able to have a sustainable recording size when I'm done. That's my plan. Can you actually walk up this mountain? If you can do that, that seems a little bit unbalanced. Okay, no, you cannot. Okay, just had to make sure there, because it seemed like for a second you could. Alright, so, for those of you who are familiar with the Opposing Front's expansion to the original Company of Heroes, you're probably familiar with the British being added in. The British in Company of Heroes 1 were kind of a mobile defensive force. Their buildings could all convert, well, basically all their buildings were trucks, and you could drive them around and have their base pretty much anywhere. This British army is a tad bit different. The trucks, as you can see, are stationary, and it doesn't seem like you can actually move them to any degree, but you can actually build a forward assembly, which is pretty much just a headquarters on the front line. Unfortunately, you're unable to actually, move production buildings up to the front like you could in Opposing Fronts. But again, no big deal. I guess from a balance perspective, it makes sense. It makes sense. So yeah, it's not that big of a difference. But you will actually notice the British have very similar stuff as they did in Company of Heroes 1, as I start to build on more buildings here, such as the platoon command post and the company command post. You'll see the 17-pounder, the Firefly, the Cromwell, and also the Royal Engineers all making a return in the game. So yeah, you'll be familiar with those, but there's quite a few new
no, we
units
got
as well.
guys with shovels.
Oh my god, they're gonna beat us in the face with shovels. We're not gonna be able to make it, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. Can you use my trench? Can you actually use it?
No one's in it?
No one's in it.
Yeah,
Can you
I
use
can't
it?
use it.
You can't?
I cannot.
Okay. So that's something else that's different too, is before you could build slit trenches and anybody could get in them. In this one, if you build it, it's your building, essentially, and nobody can get in it, which is kind of an interesting design choice, but...
I'm
yeah.
an independent building builder, and I don't need no man.
I don't need no man? Wait, can you... Okay, but you can still... I mean, you can build sandbags, and they don't cost anything.
Yeah, pretty
so.
much.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too much different. So, yeah. I mean, you still got a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of stuff there, you know.
Here, get your machine gun crew in the trench. Come on, what are you?
We're fucking plebeians, man. That's what we are. We don't pay attention. You know, we don't really care about government unless it starts taxing us too much. That's when it becomes an issue, right?
And then wants Disney, to write for.
Yes. Wait, what? What does Disney have to do with this?
Disney has everything to do with it. They're making Star Wars. God.
Oh, you're absolutely correct, sir. Absolutely correct. How could I?
I like how I can huddle 4 guys around this. What is this? A broken AT? Okay, broken wheel carrot.
It looks like an AT gun that's just fucking, like, blown out. And, yeah, your guys are all covered behind it. Nice. With green cover. Hey, man, you know, whatever floats your boat, as it were. Whatever floats your boat.
Yo, you don't know what floats my boat.
You don't know what floats my boat at all.
Let me tell you. Chalupas.
Chalupas. Have you actually seen the 75mm armored car?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna build one just so I can show
Okay.
it.
Do you got any explosives?
Not yet, no, I do not.
Blow up that tank in front of my fucking trench as soon as you...
Oh, what, because it's blocking all your shots? Maybe just a little bit. Well, I did go Commando Doctrine, so I can call it Commandos, and oh shit, we've got mortars. Move up! We gotta kill the mortars! Jesus Christ!
Charge!
Yeah, I'm just gonna let your men charge first. This is actually a really cool fucking map. They did a really cool way of translating this into Company of Heroes too. Like, I mean, you've got maps like, what, Setton's Clutch, but the Setton's Clutch map is kind of barren. It's a cool map, but it's barren. This one's actually pretty,
Oh, found my first map glitch.
What?
I'm hiding on top of a tank and I have full cover.
You're hiding on... wait, where? Are you talking about right here?
Right there. I'm... Right where... Yeah, right there. Like, people are above the tank.
Tomato. It happens. It happens. This map is just ridiculous, but it's grand. It's a very grand map too, though. So.
Oh yeah, I'm really liking this breeze. It's a nice breeze.
It's a real nice breeze. Just a nice, cool breeze coming in. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna actually go back and capture all the points in and around my base because I am slacking the fuck off.
How long did you say you played Company of Heroes?
You know, since it first came out. It's really sad, actually, if you think about it. I've been playing the Company of Heroes series since it first released back in, like, 2006, and I'm still no better at it. I just get distracted by the theatrics in the war, and it's just all so pretty and nice. I can't be pissed and...
Yeah, a nice war game. Have some nice graphics.
Pretty much. It's just got nice graphics. Oh, I'm gonna go and show off. I'm gonna show off the little unit that we were using earlier. That 55 cal armor piercing sniper.
Yeah, I'm building one too.
Oh man, this dude is epic. I love this guy. Oh
yeah, we got Chris Kyle over here.
Yeah, basically, man. He's just like, yeah, let me just come up and blow shit up. No, excuse me, it's Chris Kyle, so it's more like, oh yeah, let me come up and take a fire, just blow shit up.
I'll shoot you.
Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper. Save us, Bradley Cooper! It's all up to him, whether we live or die, Lightroad. It's one of the things you gotta learn when you become a man. Well, look, there you go. You blew up your little tank, blocking the way.
Just need some Royal Engineer.
Yeah, just needed some Royal Engineers. That's all you needed.
Jesus.
I couldn't have said it better myself, just the amount of ridiculousness. So, we are showing off a little bit later footage. We're like, what, 15 minutes past the point where when I stopped recording. And at this point in time...
I'd say even 10.
Yeah, probably like 10, 15, somewhere around that. Needless to say, we've started to build us quite the defensive line, testing out some of the units in the game. And let's be honest, the British are exactly as ridiculous as you want them to be. For between 17-pounders that dish out an absolutely ridiculous amount of punishment.
There's our first victim.
There's the first victim trying to make it through the line. Between mortars, sniper fire,
poor Jimmy.
AT guns, and my sweet little 75mm armored car, which honestly is total trash. But hey, it looks really fucking cool. That's actually, of all the units I've seen so far as the British, that's the only one I find trouble has any practical capability whatsoever. The range on it is just way too short. Like, look how close these guys have to get before there he goes. See, it took quite a while for them to get within range of a 75mm gun, which I kind of find hard to believe, but hey, whatever. I'm sure it was done for balancing reasons of some sort. So I imagine using them in a pack could arguably be pretty effective. But again, what do I know? And they do have abilities like a smoke screen and emergency war speed and prioritize vehicles, target tread, so on and so forth. So yeah, they do seem like they're meant to be kind of like the pack vehicles. For example, what was that? What was those
Take a look at their munitions point that I took.
Did you just call in like a sector artillery or something?
I called it Sector Overwatch.
Oh, Sector Overwatch. Okay.
It should act.
Okay, I was kind of concerned for a second there because I saw a bunch of orange shit, and then oh look, the mountain is most certainly blocking your shots. Stupid mountain, but that's okay. Don't worry, we got these guys who get to suffer the wrath of the Overwatch artillery. Okay, if the sector artillery ever gets there. No, it didn't. The mortars, though.
Available 25-pounder howitzers in the British Army HQ to Overwatch. Haven't have any of them?
I don't think so. You know, I haven't actually. Whoa, I don't know. I haven't played the artillery doctrine, so. I know you. I guess you can upgrade that. Oh, no. We're stupid. If you actually look in your HQ, that's what those are. Those aren't AT guns or anything. Those are 25-pounders that are actually part of your base. So it's two 25-pounders, basically, that comes with the British. So you pretty much already start with artillery. Jesus, that is just beautiful. Me and Lightroad were talking, and I think we both kind of agree that the British are our new favorite faction until they are nerfed. For they will be nerfed. Because the amount of punishment they dish out is just ridiculous. And again, sure, we're only...
Oh god, don't die, oh no!
Oh no, the Overwatch is actually working!
Oh my god, so much friendly fire, stop running in line with me!
They're like, if we run beside them, maybe they'll stop shooting us. No, you're absolutely incorrect, sir.
Oh, guys, we never fire upon it. Really?
And I'm going to show off my favorite toy of the British that I've seen so far. This is called the Air Supremacy Operation, and this is just an absolute obscene amount of firepower being dropped in one location. Actually, I'm going to move back up and get some visual before I do that.
Possibly lose some people.
Possibly lose some people in doing so. Alright, here we go. I just called it in. Lightroad, if you'd like to watch. I called it in right here. It's probably not going to hit anything, but I mean, it's just spectacular to watch, whether you hit something or not. Alright, here we go. Here they come. Oh, look at my little airplane.
There's so many planes.
So many planes. And just bringing down the house. Oh my god. Like, it's just an absolutely ridiculous. And that's only 325 munitions, which I mean is kind of expensive compared to most other things, I guess. Most of them are like 250, I think. And again, there's still the possibility of shooting down the planes. So.
Have you seen the Firefly?
I have not, but I have seen the sweet beauty that is the Comet.
It has 60-pound tulip rockets.
I'm sorry, do what?
It has rocket launchers on.
Oh my god.
It shoots missiles.
I think they just made the British as a fucking joke faction. Like, they're just like, how much fucking firepower can we put into one faction without just being obscene? Like, I'm just so impressed. I don't know. It makes you kind of giddy, which, you know, for what, 12, 13 bucks? That kind of makes this worth it alone. Just the amount of ridiculousness that you're experiencing with each faction. Oh, another big difference between Company of Heroes 1 and 2 is for the British the 17-pounders, you can actually get inside the emplacement and garrison it, so they can defend it. Check that out. So your guys can actually defend the position, and also you can brace structures in case they are being attacked and you want to get some support in. Do you want to test the Sherman and the Comet side by side and see who's got the better tank? Who's got the bigger gun?
Bro, we already know who has the better gun.
I think you have. I think you have the better gun. Like, you've got the, what is it, 17? You got a 17-pounder. I mean, I've got a 77mm high velocity, But, you know, I think mine's better against everything, and yours is just better against tanks. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the Germans have any tanks for us to test this on. Oh, check that out. There's a body stuck in my treads. Nice. That's a real nice amount of overkill right there.
You know, I don't know what the most overkill part of our little tunnel of death here is. The machine gun, the 2 giant death machines, the forced snipers.
How about the fact that our, like, the Comet tank can throw grenades out at infantry that are too close? How about that? Just an obscene amount of firepower. I guess somebody at Relic was just like, you know, the British, man, the British just did not have enough firepower in Company of Heroes 1, from my experience.
Well, but firepower, we gave that base stat to the American Thompson. Let's quadruple that.
Yeah, let's make it way
missiles.
better, and just really phone it in, so they really know that, hey, we are on board with England in this expansion add-on thing.
Queen, we are cool with.
We are cool with the Queen. That is definitely what Relic was thinking. And bodies just love getting stuck up under this Comet's treads. That's just beautiful. Dude, your guys are going to get messed up by that. Oh, wow, they are actually doing it. Wow, we're doing a lot of damage to that. Surprising. That's something else I feel.
The British have the first anti-tank machine.
Oh, what, the Piat? That's actually what I was literally just about to talk about, is the Piat is actually useful in this game. Now, in Company of Heroes 1, you know, they were pretty useful en masse, but they definitely did not shoot like fucking machine guns. Like, just look at these things pop out. Wait for it. There's one. There's a couple more from the rear. Reload. Give it about 3 seconds. And boom. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty high fire rate for high, like, anti-armor type stuff, all things considered. And they're actually very good against infantry as well. Okay, except for apparently those Volks Grenadiers who just took one to the face. There we go.
And boom.
Yeah, see, that proved my point much better. They're actually pretty effective against infantry. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to be seeing a giant patch very soon that tones down the British very much.
And then we will see the legendary Wookiee bowcasters be finally added to the game.
I know everybody has been clamoring for the Wookiee bowcasters too. I mean, like,
quivering. For the Wookiee bowcaster. Quivering.
I mean, people are just rioting in the streets, begging for it, and I mean, Relic, it's almost like they're just ignoring them. They're just like, yeah, we know, we heard, but, you know, we don't really give a shit.
Guys, World War II game.
World War II game. We're not putting wiki shit in there. It's like, no, we want wiki shit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot. I almost forgot to show my, probably, aside from the Comet, and aside from all the other epic fucking things in this entire add-on so far, probably my most ridiculous unit is my sweet, sexy commandos that I'm about to call in right now with their
because he doesn't want to use some infantry to take a point.
I just want to call him my glider. Just call him my glider. The good thing we took out that AA truck. Otherwise, it would have shot my glider. Okay, so my glider just flew through the mountain. That's British engineering right there. You know, we can just fly through mountains. Check that sexy bastard out. Look at that. Yeah!
It actually landed without braking.
I know, right? That right there is the epitome of British dominance in the world, right? Just calling in gliders because we have just kicked so much ass that we don't even give a shit anymore. We just fly in, man. It's cool. It's cool. So basically, if you go, there's two different doctrines essentially. Once you build the company command post, you can go the anvil and the hammer. If you go,
dude, look how fast I'm building this morning.
Where in your base?
Boom, 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 done.
Oh, you meant on the front line. Oh, no, I didn't see that.
If you have 2 engineers, it's under 10 seconds to get a mortar up.
Well, that, and you picked the Anvil Doctrine, which basically, it buffs up your Royal Engineers big time. They build faster, they're stronger, and they kill people much better, more effectively. They're just born and bred killers is what they are. But essentially...
Are they Space Marines?
Are they Space... No, they're not Space Marines. That is heresy, my good man. That is heresy.
It's not. There's a lot of things that is heresy, and this is not heresy.
This is the complete opposite of heresy, you would argue? Maybe you would say this is...
I invite, children of the Empire on space adventures.
Right. By the way, I'm calling down an artillery, my OP-ass airplanes. Yeah, I'm calling them right there. So, try to...
I'm to the side of it, I'm cool.
Just kind of steer
get the fuck
clear.
out of that circle.
Yeah, don't
Move!
Don't go in the circle, as I call down the death. Just the sweet, glorious victory.
All I see is the bombs.
Oh my god. That is just amazing. That is probably the best artillery I've seen yet. Like, not artillery, obviously, but like, call and strike. That's probably my favorite. It's just a nice little heavy bombing carpet bomb. That's exactly what everybody needs in their life, is just a little bit of carpet bomb, you know what I mean? It just makes everything a little bit better. So the last thing I want to talk about before we cut this particular video, because I feel at this point we've pretty much we've sucked enough virtual penis today, with Relic sitting here kissing the proverbial ass, right?
Possible.
No, it's impossible. Okay, it's impossible apparently, according to Lightroad. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about before we finish this up today is the fact that the way the actual building system works for the British, again, as I mentioned before, you click on the headquarters, you've got 2 company command posts, you've got the platoon command, and then you've got the actual company command post, which when you build the company command post, it's pretty much what has all your tanks and stuff. You have 2 choices. You can pick the anvil or the hammer. I went for the hammer, which basically gives you the comet tank, the gammon bomb, and pretty much just makes you more firepower and mobility oriented. Whereas Lightroad went with the anvil, which again is kind of more defensive, more durability, so you'll see artillery type stuff with that. But
it just turns your Royal Engineers into Space Marines.
Pretty much. But he doesn't get the totally badass comet tank, which can take a hell of a beating, and, it's just nice.
I just get troops that, can resist flamethrowers.
Yeah, they can pretty much just take flamethrowers to the face, and they're like, it's just cool, we do this for a living.
Could this water be hotter?
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't quite warm enough. Hey, look, even the Fireflies can take more of a hit, because, like, in Company Heroes 1, a Firefly was like 2 shots and done. But this thing's actually getting shot directly in the rear, and it's just looking at that Panzer IV like, what?
It is actually killing the Panzer IV.
It's killing the Panzer IV that has armor skirts. That's just phenomenal. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro playing the British Forces DLC with my buddy Lightroad. Is there anything that you would like to finish up with Lightroad?
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Oh, Doyle rules?
No, Doyle rules. Okay, that is fair enough. That is fair enough. And I think I'm going to end it out like I tried to end it last time, and that is with the Song of My People, which, again, is this just
oh God,
absolutely...
not on the tank. Please, not on the tank.
No, your tank's already dead. Don't worry about it. You're fine. This is just me calling in an airstrike because fuck it, why not? I've got the munitions to do it. And let's just take this all in, guys. Let's just really look at this. Oh, yeah. That is just great. Oh, yeah, we got something. Nice. Anyway, like I said, this has been Commissar Bro and Lightroad, and we will see y'all next time.